Today, I've got a few clips of people sharing their biggest spending regrets. Let's get into it.
Here are 3 things I regret buying for college. Number 1 is a laptop as well as an iPad. Yeah, I thought that if I had all the Apple essentials, I would be prepared for class. But in reality, you don't need all that. Choose one of them, either a laptop or an iPad. They're around the same price anyways, and save that extra money. In my opinion, I would prefer the laptop simply because not only can you take notes on it, you could actually do most of your projects on it as well. Also, you could watch movies on it. The second thing I hated was buying notebooks and pencils. In college, you probably will never use a notebook and a pencil in your life. Most of the times when you show up to lectures and you actually want to take notes, what I recommend is using this website called Unstuck. Literally, you can just record your professor's lectures while Unstuck is recording them, and once the lecture is over, Unstuck will create all the flashcards, notes, and practice quizzes for you. And the third thing was getting a meal plan that was way too expensive. See, when I first got in as a freshman, I thought I was going to start bulking, going to the buffet, eating whatever, and I loaded in a lot of credits onto my meal plan. But as the semester was coming to an end, I realized I was not going to finish that much food, so I literally just wasted thousands of dollars on food that could have been spent towards thousands of dollars of other things.
I actually agree with almost everything here. The laptop iPad overlap is a huge money sink for students. You absolutely only need one. His pick of the laptop is the smarter financial tool. It can do everything. Now, the meal plan hurts. Universities rake in cash from unused meal credits. Always go for the smallest meal plan at first. You can add more if you need it, but once the school's got your money, it's gone.
Luxury products that were not worth my money. These are some of the luxury products that I regret spending my money on, and I really wish I hadn't. First up is these Valentino heels. Now, don't get me wrong, these were cute and they were a moment and they were a vibe during a certain moment in time. But now that the whole platform heel craze has died down, every time I wear these, I just feel like a stripper. Not that there's anything wrong with being a stripper, that's just not really the kind of vibe I want to give. However, I will say I didn't pay full price for these. I got them for literally like half off. I got them on Satire. But it is what it is. It's still money that I spent that I probably shouldn't have. And this is why I don't like buying super trendy things like super trendy shoes or bags. Because I know that eventually I just won't wear them again. Maybe they'll be cute on Halloween. Next luxury product that was so not worth it for me is this Chanel highlighting balm, which really took me by surprise, honestly, because Chanel makeup is usually just an absolute hit. But this was a hard flop. Just accentuates texture way too much for my liking. And honestly, it's very glittery. I'm gonna show you. Like, I don't wanna look like I'm a 5-year-old playing with makeup. I really tried to love it because it was $50 and the color is really pretty, but I couldn't. I guess I'm just a tough critic. And there goes $50 down the drain. Next product that was just so not worth it. You already know, a pair of red bottoms, but this pair in particular. Yeah, this is like top 3 most uncomfortable shoes I own. I literally haven't worn these in years because like I just can't do it. It feels like I'm literally walking on pins and needles. And this little part right here gives me the nastiest little blisters, which is unfortunate because these are so beautiful and the way that they elongate my legs and make them look like super sexy is phenomenal. However, I cannot justify the pain. Will I be getting rid of these? No. No, they're too pretty, you know? But will I wear them again? Also no. And the last luxury product that was 100% a waste of money, an absolute waste of money, that makes me want to literally cut my credit card in two, is this coat from Wardrobe NYC. Now, this was extremely pricey, and I live in Miami, so I have no business paying $1,000 for a coat. However, I could not pass it up because this went on sale. And I said, you know what? I travel to New York often enough. And I thought to myself, I just can't pass up on it because the silhouette and the color is just so beautiful. It has to E, right? Wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Obviously, it doesn't go with the outfit that I'm wearing, but just look. Mind you, this is a size 0. These are big on me. A shoulder pad is already a lot, but when it doesn't fit, it does not look good. Look at the sleeves. Why? It should be here. This is an almost $1,000 coat. I think actually the original price is like $2,000 or something. Why do I have to buy this coat that is a size 0 and then go spend more money to get it tailored? Which is, it'll probably be as much as a coat, to be honest, because tailoring is so expensive. Buyer's remorse is a bitch, and so am I. And now, as my final act of love to myself, I'll go buy things I actually really like. Bye. Love you.
Now, where do I even begin with this next one? It's the premium edition of the First Clips problem. We've got trendy shoes she feels weird wearing, overpriced makeup that doesn't work, gorgeous heels that double as medieval torture devices, and the cherry on top, a $1,000 coat she can't wear in Miami and doesn't even fit. You bought a winter coat on sale just because it looked nice. That's a good deal, tricking you into a bad buy. A sale on something you don't need isn't saving money. It's just spending extra you'd never have spent otherwise. Now she's talking about getting it tailored, and the money keeps bleeding. This one hurts to watch.
If there's one thing I've learned about being into clothes and fashion, you're gonna make a lot of stupid fucking purchases. Most of those being trend hopping. So here's some shit I regret buying. Vivienne Westwood necklace. It's not that it's uncomfortable or, it's just made really shitty. I just don't wear it. Like at all. Ever since like the trend died down, I just feel like it's so overused and I just didn't really see it going along with any of my outfits either. To be fair, it's very pretty, but like I said, I bought this shit when it was trending a lot. I think I got this about 3-4 years ago, and I've worn it maybe less than 20 times. And I paid $220 for it. I just blew a fuck ton of dust off of these. I don't know if you can see that. It's not that I don't like Regowens, it's just this was kind of an impulse purchase. I was in New York for my 18th birthday over a year ago, and I just really wanted to take home some new shoes, so I got these. Sometimes I forget I actually have these in my closet. I wanted these for such a long time, but when I finally got them, I just realized I don't really like them. They're also really fucking uncomfortable, and these wear down very fast the more you wear them. I think I wore them 2 weeks straight, and these were like, I don't know if you can still, it still looked like this, like all over before, like I wore them a lot, but dude, they just got like this so fast. And I didn't even do anything crazy to them. I just wore them to like work and school, and that was like fucking it. Probably the most expensive jacket that I never wear. This is a Story MFG, I think it's the Sunday jacket. To be fair, it is, it's made beautifully. It looks fucking amazing on other people. I just don't have light clothes. So I've only had one good outfit, which is this. One good outfit, and that's not even that good. I bought this on impulse like 2 summers ago, and I've struggled wearing it. I really wanted to like it. I really did because I thought it looked so good on other people, but it's just way too cropped for me. And I just don't think it looks good. I just don't think that color looks good on me. To be fair, there was a blue, like a dark blue version of this jacket. I feel like I would have worn more. But dude, it's just so hard because I have nothing light in my closet apart from like my Gats. This fucking monstrosity. This is a Dolce & Gabbana. I forgot what fucking year it is, but it's like 10 years old or something. I saw this on Pinterest one time, and I was like, damn, that's like pretty sick. I'd love to have that. And then I found it on Grailed for like, I think it was like $280. I was like, damn, it was a good fucking deal. He got the measurements wrong. So I can't even wear it. The hood is removable. Overall, it's a really cool jacket, but it's heavy as fuck. This has been hanging in my closet. Look what it's done to the hanger. It's a plastic hanger, but still. Overall, I feel like following trends is like an okay thing to do, especially when you're first getting into clothing and fashion, trying to find your niche, trying to find something you're interested in, because that's what I did. But make sure, if you're going to spend $500 on an item, make sure that it's timeless, because yes, there are timeless, trendy items, okay? It's just, they're trendy. Trendy and timeless are two very different things. But if you're going to spend so much money on an item that's trendy, make sure it's timeless. Make sure that it can stay in your closet forever because, for fuck's sakes, the amount of items I just showed you were over, I don't know, almost 2K, and I don't even wear them. So, that's it.
A $220 necklace worn less than 20 times? That's $11 per wear before it felt outdated. If you're going to drop $500 on something, make sure it's timeless. You spent nearly $2,000 learning that lesson. You don't have to swear off trends. Just don't spend big on stuff that'll be out of style in a week. Save the real money for the staples that last.
So I regret buying these $1,700 LV shoes. Bro, don't get me wrong, like these shoes are hella clean. These shoes are like really clean. But yo, it's just the fact that it's like, bro, $1,700? Like, game with that price, I could have bought like 3 PS5s. I just don't think it's worth it. Bought these like 3 months ago. I don't know what I was thinking. I look, just bought it to prove to myself that like I could buy LV shoes. I don't really like love them or anything. Like I only wore it only one time. Bro, on top of that, I only wore it like one time, which was literally in Miami. Other than that, I do not wear these shoes at all. Bro, if I'm going out, I'll just throw on a pair of Crocs or like white Air Force Ones. Like I do not wear these at all. To be honest, I actually have no idea what to actually do with these. If you guys want to know more what I do, just click that follow button.
Okay, first of all, I feel this guy's pain, but this is a classic case of flexing over function. He straight up admits he bought the shoes just to prove he could. The second you buy something just for the status, your cash is toast. He wore them once. Now they're basically a $1,700 paperweight sitting next to his Crocs. The lesson here is simple. If you can't honestly see yourself using it all the time, don't buy it. He paid for a feeling, and it lasted about as long as the walk from the Louis Vuitton store to his car. So what's the big lesson here? Spend on the life you actually live, not the fantasy in your head. Sure, your imaginary self wears $1,700 shoes and $1,000 coats in Miami, but real you rocks regular shoes and needs cash for, well, real life. Got a buyer's remorse story that still makes you cringe? Drop it in the comments. Hit like if you've ever dodged a bad purchase, and subscribe for more ways to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket. See you next time.